Yo, welcome to Man About Cake. I'm your host, Joshua John Russell, and this week I'm making your anti-Valentine's Day cake. That's right, we're gonna build a chocolate dipped strawberry cake with brick texture, some graffiti hearts, and then a molded modeling chocolate heart on top. But it'll be broken. Let's do it. To start, I'm gonna chop up a 6-inch chocolate round. I'm gonna make a total of 5 layers. I want this cake to be a little bit taller than normal cake. Now it's time to fill it. We're gonna build my chocolate dipped strawberry cake. So we have chocolate cake layers, we have fresh strawberries, we have some Swiss meringue buttercream, and we have a little bit of drizzly chocolate. This is just chocolate that I melted down that we're gonna put in between the layers for a little bit of crunch. By the way, if you want any of the recipes or supplies that you see, you can click the I in the corner or in the description box below. Let's start with one layer here. Put on some delicious Swiss meringue buttercream. Should've got a smaller spatula for that, whatever. And we'll put some fresh strawberries.
Let's put those wherever.
Don't waste them. All right, then we're gonna drizzle some chocolate on top of them. Life-changing, guys. Next layer on.
So are you yourself anti-Valentine?
Not really anti-Valentine's Day. Well, I used to be. When I worked in a bakery, that was like the busiest time of year. I was so tired of making heart cookies, I wanted to cry. But it was, you know, Valentine's Day for a baker's good money. But when you get down to the actual Valentine's Day, you want to choke people. But I love love. More chocolate. Did you get the idea, chocolate dipped strawberry? Because it's not really a chocolate dipped strawberry, but it will taste like that. And her hat. All right, I'm gonna get this guy in the cooler, we'll come back, we'll chop her, we'll chrome coat her, final coat her. We're gonna make some graffiti hearts to put against our gum paste brick wall. So I have some melted chocolate here. I have dark chocolate. I have one that I dyed sort of a pale pink color. I have a darker, sort of sexier pink color, and then I have a white. So what I'm gonna do is actually sort of draw out the hearts with the dark chocolate, and then I'm gonna go back and fill in with all the colors. There's no real rhyme or reason to this. I'm not gonna use a stencil. I'm just gonna kind of have fun with it. I'm gonna get these guys in the cooler and let them set up. I'm gonna sculpt a heart for the top of the cake. I'm gonna do this out of red modeling chocolate that I made. I've already processed it so it's soft, and I've got a few tools that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna kind of wing this and see what tools I will need. I may not use all of them, but I want them all here just in case. I'm gonna get the general shape first. This is not gonna be like a regular heart. We are gonna make it a broken heart, but the heart itself has to have some JJR stank on it, you know? Can I say that or no? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit more whimsical than just that. We're gonna pull in a little Dr. Seuss maybe, Tim Burton, something like that. Well, then once I get the main shape, I'm actually gonna put it up onto this fake cake so I can get it exactly like I want it, and then we'll transfer it to the real cake. Looks like a big old ham bone or something. It's a liver. She's beautiful. Here's your Valentine's Day cake right here. It could be a gnome hat. Best thing about modeling chocolate is that it will blend into itself. So just use the heat from your hands. This is actually a fondant smoother, but it actually works really good for modeling chocolate. It's so creepy. Is this making you uncomfortable? Because if it is, I'm gonna keep doing it. Sometimes art is weird until it's not weird. It's gonna be like the nightmare before Valentine's Day. That's a better analogy. All right, so there's my little tail. So now we're gonna make the heart. This is a karate chop motion, yes. We always called this the cake chop, and then karate stole it from us. She's ready to go on the cake. Now that our chocolate hearts have had a chance to set, let's see what they look like. By the way, the design of this is not the one facing you, it's what is underneath. You'll see. You ready for this, James?
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That so cool.
It's cool, right? Done. We're gonna cover our 6-inch tier with a little bit of gray fondant. I'm gonna roll this to an 1/8 of an inch thickness with some cornstarch that we're gonna put our brick wall on. Now it's time to roll out our brick wall. So I'm gonna do this with the same modeling chocolate that I made the heart with. I'm gonna measure my cake first actually, because it's gonna be kind of like a broken wall. So I want some of the concrete, the gray fondant exposed, but I want some of it to go all the way to the top. So it looks like we're about 5 3/4. That's a tall cake. I'm rolling it into a log because that's where we start most of our decorations. Always start in a log. I'm rolling this out in between 2 spacing bands so it's the even thickness all the way across. We're gonna cut a straight edge. Now we're gonna add some texture with this fun, textury, bricky matte thingy. Ooh. Thanks. We'll line it back up. If you need any bricks laid in your new house, let me know. They won't last long because they'll be made out of gum paste, but. Now we're gonna wrap it around the cake with a little bit of piping Joe. But instead of putting it all over the cake, I'm actually gonna put it on the back of this because I want, like I said, part of it to be open. So at the end, I'm gonna cut some of it off. I'm gonna cut out some of the bricks like they actually ended, and then I'm gonna cut some of them out like they're kind of broken. We're gonna make some mortar for our bricks. So what I did was I took a little bit of royal icing and I just thinned it with a little bit of water so it's a little smoother going on the brick surface. So we're gonna rub it on, we're gonna take it off, and then the excess we're gonna blot with a little bit of a paper towel that's slightly damp. Yeah, and we don't really have to worry about covering the entire thing. This is gonna look like a rough sort of old brick wall. Now my decorations are done, let's put the whole cake together. First, I'm mounting my heart with a sharp dowel and 3 bubble tea straws to support the weight. Next, I'm adding my graffiti hearts with a little bit of royal icing. I'm scarring the concrete fondant to give it some texture. Now I'm using black airbrush to add shadows. Now to really break its heart, I'm adding a crack, bite me, and an arrow. My anti-Valentine's Day cake came out super rad. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Man About Cake. Don't forget, if you want the supplies or the recipes, you can click the I at the top, or you can get them from the description box below. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. And don't forget to leave comments to tell me what you guys want to see in future episodes. Bite me? I think I will. I do want a piece of this.